All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. Another week in the books. Week 10 coming up, and I am here with my guy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the multi-time flag football champion, and coach champion. Now, I got technically, right? Oh, man. It's too early for this. Wait, hold on. Since we love starting the pod off with a little a little college ball, did you see Darren Peterson?
Hey, two times. Shout out to my team, GTS, GTS. Shout out to Grind Time for us. Man. We out here, man. We went.
Oh,
No, well, okay. So this is what I was gonna gripe on before you started there.
hold on. Hey, if you can hear me, let's jump out the chat and
I
jump
have
back in real
YouTube
quick.
TV. I kind of think it was me because of my somehow I wasn't connected to my Wi-Fi, which is weird.
Ah, okay. Because
It,
it's like as
yeah,
soon
it
as I
kind
hit the
of
stream
disconnected
button, it
it.
was like, nope, this is over with.
And then I seen the same somebody couldn't internet connect. I'm like, where my Wi-Fi at? So I had to just go reconnect to it.
Bet. All right, so what was you? I was grabbing straws trying to hear what you were saying.
Oh yeah. Because you asked if I seen dude from KU,
Yes, yeah.
and my resigning answer is gonna be no because that was gonna be my gripe for the week because shame on Disney and YouTube
For
TV for not
yeah.
coming to that agreement. So now I can't watch shit. I couldn't watch ESPN. I couldn't watch Monday Night Football. My SEC network is gone. My
Ooh,
ESPN is gone. My ESPNU is gone. You know, literally, I sat here Monday
ooh.
and stared at my walls for like 4 hours because I
Oh,
just obviously didn't know what to do. I was
damn.
watching Indiana play. Who the fuck did Indiana play yesterday?
I don't even know.
Southern Georgia or some shit like that. It was like Alabama A&M, Indiana Alabama A&M was it, and it was like they was up 40 and a half or some weird shit. Like I don't watch
You was
TV, I don't
too.
watch movies and shit like that. So it's like I'm like all my sports channel.
You
Listen,
got screwed over by Disney. Damn.
yeah. So now I got to get the ESPN Plus app.
$49.99 or $39.99. Excuse me.
What so now they want me to pay.
It's $40. It's $40, bro. I went through this whole thing too. Of like, wait, $40? Hey, nope. Bootleg. Everything bootleg. Y'all crazy as hell. You think I'm paying $40 to watch ESPN? Like, mm-mm. Now you lower it
I'm
down a little
upset
bit, maybe 20, 19.99.
to
I'll start
watch.
thinking about it. But 40
19.99, I would do it.
for sure.
$40 because y'all can't come to an agreement with fucking streaming site or whatever the hell.
Hmm.
Or I mean, there's a package with Hulu. Like you get ESPN with
Maybe
Hulu and
that's what I was
Disney
thinking
all
was
three together,
40.
right?
Maybe that was 40.
That's probably what that's 40.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably look in it. We already got Hulu, but I got Disney and Hulu separately. Now I got to get see
It's
the
all
thinking
coming
behind
together
it.
as
Like
one thing. That's the funny part. Hulu and
yeah,
Disney are going to
well
be one, and then ESPN
yeah,
Plus will be
Disney's
its
gonna
own
buy
thing.
Hulu. No, Disney owns Hulu. I mean, is ESPN.
No, but I'm saying as an app, eventually they was saying that Hulu is just going to be
Oh, okay,
on
okay.
Disney Plus. It's just going to be Disney Plus, and then ESPN Plus will be like on the side, but it's all together.
Well, why don't they just have Hulu by itself, Disney by itself, and ESPN by itself? Stop trying to do bundles.
I don't know.
Like,
It's always like that, and you can also get HBO Max with Hulu and Disney Plus. Like it's a weird. It's that whole.
so HBO is like their best friend. It's like, yeah,
Yeah, that's the
we're
homies.
tagging along with it too. Like,
And it's funny to me because I made this gripe years ago, maybe 2, 3 years ago, that at some point we're gonna go back to how it was in like the '70s, where it's just 3 or 4 channels. That's where we heading. It's just gonna be Prime, Netflix, and Disney Plus, and if you go, that's it.
oh,
Everything
you
is on
got
there.
Peacock.
Peacock too, yeah. But I think eventually some of those that are in between, like Paramount, Peacock, HBO Max, they're all eventually some of those ones that are like a
But
little,
Paramount is such a strong, still such a strong, like,
yeah.
name in the movie. It's just like Paramount can really live by itself because a
True.
lot of people still use Paramount. So that's the only thing about Paramount is just might stand strong.
True.
But
But it's gonna be
Peacock is
weird.
pretty new. So Peacock is nothing but NBC, right?
Mm-hmm. That's why too. I think
So I mean,
for sports specifically, it's gonna get real weird. We're there now where you don't if you what are you getting
why
the
is there just
ESPN
like
Plus
a
for?
sports app? Like just
Yeah.
like just somebody.
Well,
Who's
there
the first guy
is.
to just come out? Be a smart guy. Sports. Period. That's it.
But
Is
see,
there's
the
no there's,
problem there is it's called League Pass for NBA. I think it's a league MLB League Pass or whatever the baseball one is.
right, and then you got
Sunday
NFL
Ticket,
Sunday
and
ticket.
they all cost $500 to $600 per season. That's why, and they can do it month to month, but then that adds another $200 extra to it overall
That's
the whole
so
season.
stupid.
But that's where we at, and that's why I think it's going to get back.
That's
You
just
better off
stupid.
paying for cable at some point. We're getting to the point where you better off having cable and just
You
having
better off just,
ESPN and
or
shit
you
and all the
better off
channels.
just listening to it on the radio
Yeah,
and just visualizing what's going on.
or
That shit's
go
free.
to the bootleg websites. That's what I'm doing. Bootleg websites. When I don't have the app to watch the shit, straight to the bootleg. Easy money. But yeah,
That's
that
just so
shit.
stupid.
Darren Peterson, though, to go back to where this started. He looked nice. He looked nice. He looks very in control.
Oh, you talking about from that? You talking about back when in the preseason game or this game they just
The
recently just
the
had?
one they just played last week. Or no, not last week, a few days ago, I think. They played they played a real cupcake
Of
bullshit team.
course, yeah.
But
Obviously, it's KU. They never gonna come play somebody good out the
I
gate.
mean, they play North Carolina tomorrow for game one.
Yeah, that's not out the gate. I mean, but you know,
No, of course, nobody played anybody game one, like the real game one. Everybody does the
yeah, they
cupcake
did.
game.
Louisville and Florida.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Well, Florida played. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
was
But
it Louisville or no?
I
Was
think
it?
so. It was. I don't remember though.
No, it was Florida, but somebody they lost to Arizona.
Okay. Oh yeah, because dude had
Arizona,
30.
Florida. That's what it was. Yeah, it had 30. Yeah, Pete or Petit or whatever his name Pete
Yeah.
is or whatever.
But yeah,
Hey,
smooth.
he went off.
It's a lot of we might have
This
overhyped.
class is crazy.
Yeah, we might have
This
overhyped
class is
Cooper Flag
crazy.
a little bit.
This class is crazy. I was looking at it, I'm like, I didn't even know who this nigga from Arizona was when I was watching the game. I'm like, wait, he a freshman? And
Mm-hmm.
then there was another freshman on their team that was good. You still got, obviously, Melo's son came off the bench doing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Dude from BYU,
there was another
DeBansta.
BYU, the Banster, and they got another freshman on their team as well. They don't talk about on BYU.
Yeah, Peterson.
And obviously it's some more of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we naming KU players now.
Don't
But
do that. He's number he technically right now they went into this with him being the number one player. So and to be
and
fair,
what?
in the nation in the US. He went over, but right before this season started, like when everybody was committing everything, he ended up number one in that class. And to me, it makes sense because he is out of all those dudes, talent
They
wise,
just
whatever.
couldn't give it to a nigga who went to BYU. That's all it was.
No, that's not
He
it.
was when that dude from BYU got his NIL deal. He was the number one player in the league.
Yeah.
in the nation.
Yes.
What happened?
They played each other, and Darren Peterson dropped 50 on him. That's what happened. They was holding each other, and one scored 40, one scored 50, and then that's when everybody
so
went, "Hey,
that's
what
even.
the hell is going on?" Not when one of them is 6'8" and one of them is 6'4" and some change. I dropped 50 on you. All of a sudden, everything changed a little bit. It's just the shooting. That's what it is. That's what he's a better shooter. And he's an
and
athlete
guess
on the
who's
same
gonna get
level.
drafted higher because of his 6'8"
Of
frame?
course, unless to me, all I thought about was because Bill Self said and he was like, I've never had a player on my team that was as just a pure scorer as this dude is. And it's like, well,
Yeah, because Bill Self doesn't. I mean,
that was my first thought
good job.
too.
I can't even
It's like,
think
yeah,
of a
you
pure score that came through KU.
you bring
Like,
a lot
yeah,
of
correct.
project defensive guys, yeah, so it makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, and then they turned in the scores their senior year.
This
Like,
ain't Duke, you know, like we don't do that.
yeah, I was like, yeah. Oh,
We got
now that I think about
Wiggins.
it, I'm glad he might be a real good coach because that was the smartest thing he said. Duh, nobody. I don't even
It's
like
it's not
KU, and
even
I can tell
close.
you, I ain't seen a score come to Paul Pierce.
Yeah, I guess the '90s.
I guess that Paul Pierce.
That's it.
No, JJ Redick. Who am I thinking of? It was
Mm,
a white boy. Didn't they have like a white boy point guard? I'm maybe not.
nah.
Paul Pierce is the best scored out of KU history. Maybe
Wilt
did
Chamberlain.
he go to KU?
I think technically it's Wilt Chamberlain, but
No, Paul Pierce didn't go to KU,
yeah,
did he?
Paul Pierce went to KU. Yeah, Danny Manning.
That's how long ago it's been. It's like Paul Pierce don't even seem like he went to KU. That's how long it's been.
But yeah, that was literally 1990. I think it was actually just 1990 when that happened. But yeah, it's crazy. But that's what this.
Who, Paul Pierce?
Now you want to hear something even crazier? Cooper Flag is supposed to be in this class. He moved
Yeah,
up a grade.
he classed up. Yeah,
He's supposed to be in this class too. You know how now I just want to
and
point
he
out
still would have been a number one pick in this class.
I'm not sure of that. I'm not sure about that. I think
Uh, I'm sure. I think he would have been.
to me I
His first year at Duke, like being a class under, and what he did at Duke last year
yeah.
showed me that if he would have stayed another year and then came in as a freshman this year, it would have been the same
Well,
thing.
here's a little philosophical question. Do we overrate that a little too much? How
Overrated what?
do we overrate the year somebody being up a year like him like oh he moved up a year, he was 17 last year. Do we maybe put a little too much sauce on that?
Uh, no, because I don't think we put a little sauce on. I think it's a good argument because I mean that's why they got 6U, then you jump to
Mm,
8U, and then 10U and things like that because it makes you play in like your 2 year age gap and
true.
things like that.
But I
So
think it's different when we're talking about 19, 20, 21. Because I think about football too, where we do this where you'll pick a guy. I think quarterback is maybe the only exception, but people will take a guy who is a true junior coming out of the draft versus a guy who's a fifth year redshirt senior because one is 21 turning 22 and the other one is 23 turning 24. And I wonder if like
well, I just
sometimes
think
we put too much stock into that because what if one guy is just better? And I don't know if 2 years gets
well
you to
I
close
just
that gap with some guys.
no, but it shows the how far developed you are,
Yeah.
and then being able to like
Yeah, but what if you never catch
fast
that?
paced, like being in a fast paced learner, like what Cooper Flag has, because he's not doing bad. His rookie year, he's not having a bad rookie year, regardless of what people say and think and like that. He just dropped 20-9 the other day.
True.
Like it's 20. Regardless of what you think, if Cooper Flag averaged 20-9 the rest of his career, he's going to make a lot of money in the
Yes.
NBA. So doing that as a rookie at what 18, 19 years old, whatever how old he
He's
is
18. He turns 19 in December.
right. So he's still pretty like he's supposed to be a freshman this year in
College.
college.
Yeah, that's why I say he's supposed to be this class. He's the same age
Right.
as the guys in
So
the next class. Yeah.
he's still growing and filling in like it's same thing with Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper classed up in baseball.
Yeah.
Like and they got drafted at 18, made it to the pros at 19, I think 18, 19. So I mean,
But I guess my thing
I
is
think
is like if we look at so that's kind of what I mean. Is like, do we put too much stock in that? Because the difference between I'm looking it up now. The difference between Cooper Flag and VJ Edgecombe, they were technically a year apart grade wise, but VJ Edgecombe is 6 months older than Cooper Flag. Do you think VJ Edgecombe
Yeah.
has shown that has
Well,
been better?
it, it'd be like me if I classed up because my birthday's in July, so
Mm-hmm.
technically I graduated in 2011, but I could have been 2012 class.
Mm-hmm.
In the 2012 class, I would have been the oldest in my class.
Well, no, you know
In
what?
2011, I'm the youngest.
Cooper Flag is
So,
more like if I moved up because my birthday's in December. His birthday's in December. So I turned 18 in the middle of my senior year.
senior
Well,
year,
like
right?
three
Yeah.
months into my senior year, I was
So,
18.
so it's like he started kindergarten late and he just reclassed
Mm-hmm.
to his right class.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I mean.
Like,
Of like, are you really like He's 18, but he's only 6 months older than VJ Edgecombe, and I think VJ Edgecombe has looked more NBA ready. But then we kind of be like, look at the potential.
well,
It's like,
because BJ Edgecombe got NBA athletic. Well, he's well. I mean, I think they both looked NBA ready, just at different periods of times in different games. Like Edgecombe really trying to slam on somebody. Like if he don't poster somebody by the end of this year, he's gonna probably
oh yeah,
be mad because that dude's been going crazy. But he's been a real like I don't know. We didn't talk too highly of Edgecombe in that 76ers pick, if I'm not mistaken. Like we
no,
thought that was like
it
what
was
the hell is going on type shit.
yeah. Why is he
But
going
he's
so high?
actually playing. He's playing way better than we expected.
Way better. Yeah,
Cooper's not playing bad. It's just people's hovering a dark cloud over him because he's the pick from the Luka trade.
yeah.
So it's like he's always gonna have that Luka trade thing on his back.
Now think about this: VJ Edgecombe, Cooper Flag, Darren Peterson, AJ DeBansta. They are all.
He's not doing bad either.
They are
The
all.
Banster's not doing bad.
No, but they all the same. That's dude from BYU, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, they all are literally a month apart. Like so,
Yeah.
that's what
So
I
he
mean.
just reclassed to his right grade.
So if next
So,
year,
so
let's say next year we go into it, Cooper Flag is still averaging. He averaging 18. What is he averaging now? He's averaging 14, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. What if we go into next year and he's averaging 18, 8 rebounds, 5 assists? But then
that's not bad. That's an upgrade.
AJ
18.
DeBansta comes in averaging 22. Or Darren Peterson comes in averaging 24. Like one of those guys comes in average 24, 5, and 5.
I don't think no rookie's gonna come in averaging that like that unless you like LeBron or somebody like that. Like LeBron came in averaging what
25, 7, and 7, yeah. His career
Yeah,
thing.
but that's LeBron. He also was chosen on the magazine. Like
True.
he was actually picked to come in and change that. So he needed to average 25. Cooper Flag wasn't asked to average because they had AD at the time. He's not no more, but and everything. He's just coming in. If Cooper Flag come in averaging 18 next year with the roster they got this year, then they're a better team.
Yeah, for sure. But that my whole point is just if one of those guys comes in doing more than that, then at what point do we have to sit back and be like, maybe the classing up and all that doesn't really mean as much if guys are just
in basketball it really does. To be honest, class in basketball is not as big as any other sport because I know 6th graders who can hoop with 9th graders.
Yeah.
Because at first it depends on your size. Size is everything in basketball. So if you got a 9th grader who's 6'10" and don't know shit about basketball,
yeah,
you can still plug him in there and tell him to hold his hands up.
True.
Tell him, hey, hold your hands up. You can block a shot because it's look at man. You KU fan. This nigga Bill Self literally used to bring in 7-foot players who didn't know shit about basketball.
Never knew anything. Yeah.
Turned them into NBA prospects.
Just run and jump. Yeah.
And then hold your hands up. I don't need you to score. Get a board, hold your hands up, and that's all you need to do. Now, I'll put the scores around you.
Here's the thing. Here's my listen. This is crazy. Now I'm looking at it. Players that averaged, I asked ChatGPT. Players that averaged 18. Well, I'll do 20 because that's more than 20. Yeah. 20 plus per game. Wemby, Paolo, Donovan Mitchell, Joel. This is a rookie year. Joel Embiid, Blake Griffin. That's sketchy. Kevin Durant. LeBron averaged 21. Melo.
Blake sketchy. Why was Blake sketchy? He was getting buckets
because his rookie year isn't his rookie year. He got hurt, so he.
Oh, so that basketball
Yeah,
do shit like
he
that.
had the
Yeah,
Ben
yeah, I
Simmons
forgot.
shit. Like
Yeah,
he didn't play any
yeah.
games, and so
I
he's
forgot
still a
basketball is the
rookie.
only sport that call you a rookie the next year if you don't play over a certain amount of games.
Yeah, that's why people were mad Donovan Mitchell didn't win Rookie of the Year because Ben Simmons was in his second year, and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So LeBron, Melo, Allen Iverson, Glenn Robinson, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson was 19. Michael Jordan averaged 28, but I mean he was 24 years old when he got drafted. So
He
it's
was,
like
yeah,
he
he
was like
was
22,
his
23 or
rookie
something.
year. That was it.
That's sick. Oh, hold on, let me pause this. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, damn, your video is like way ahead of the audio, but let's keep it. But yeah, he was in there for he was a junior when he left. But Hakeem, Ralph Sampson, Magic Johnson averaged 18, Larry Bird averaged 21, Kareem averaged 28. But now we're getting into guys that they was juniors and seniors. But I think like, you know what? Maybe that's a good point that we need to start thinking about. Donovan Mitchell was a junior coming out of college too. He didn't come out his freshman year, I don't think. So maybe there's something to it of like, we keep doing this for guys that are 18 and we talk about potential, but like you're not going to really hit your stride until you 22, 23, 24 in the NBA. The perfect example, they not winning necessarily, but like LaMelo Ball, like people being like, oh, LaMelo Ball will never be like a winning player and he just puts up numbers. And it's like, well, this year and a little bit of last year, he's starting
Well,
to actually come into like, hey, maybe he is doing something. Look at Ant. Ant went what? We just started talking about Ant 2 years ago. He was 3-4 years
hmm
in before people were like, hey, look, is this the face of the league? And like it takes time. Like these guys have to get to 23, 24, and
yeah,
25.
but and they come in so young. That's like 6 years into your league.
And
Like
that's what
5, 6 years into your career, where it's just like, oh, he's actually. But I feel like basketball is different, where you half of me really thinks like college is development, but your first couple years in the NBA is still development. If they want you, like as a
yeah.
first round pick,
Yeah.
like any other body, you don't got time to develop.
No.
But like if you a first round pick, or they like you and or then
Well,
they'll let you develop there.
look
Like
at
six, like
Zion.
Like Zion,
This year
Ja,
6.
R.J. Barrett, Brandon Ingram.
Bro, these are
Uh,
vets. They are barely 25. They've been in the league for 7 years.
yeah, I know. It's a 25. Back in the day, we'd be like, he too old, and be like, now I think about it, it's like, bro, I'm 32. It's just like I can still hoop. I know this niggas is 20.
Yeah.
Niggas is 25.
But that's what I worry about when we do this with like Cooper Flag. If we look up 5 years from now and he's still averaging 15,
It's the well, then he's just gonna be a real good position player.
you
I mean,
just, yeah.
like a real good bench player
But it's
or a
not
real
even
good
bench.
fourth option.
You just a
He's just
guy.
a real good fourth option.
But that's disappointing.
I mean, but it's the NBA. I mean, it's a lot of first round picks. I mean, first pick in a draft. Like,
Yeah. It,
I mean, if he's only averaging 15, but 6 years from now, he won't be a Dallas Maverick. I tell
like
you that they're gonna trade off of that real quick.
people
Like,
goof on Ricochet last year. Ricochet averaged
was he the
12.
number one pick?
He was the number one pick.
Was he?
It was Wemby then Ricochet. Yeah, back those were the two
He's the
number
number
one
two
picks.
pick then.
No, he was the number one pick.
Wait,
I'm talking about year. Wemby was 23. Ricochet was 24. Cooper Flag is 25. Number
Ricochet
one
was the
pick.
number one overall
Number
pick.
one pick. Yeah, and
Wow.
he averaged
Sorry, y'all.
13.
I don't really follow NBA draft like that. No, I know exactly what he did because I used to bet on him.
Yeah,
He don't play like a number one overall pick. I did
no,
not know that at all.
nah. 13, 4 rebounds, 1.5 assists, a half a block, and point
Where did he
7
come
steals.
from? Did
France.
he play in college? I know he's French, but he didn't play in college or anything like that.
Not. I don't think so. No, he played overseas.
So they drafted him straight from France, number one overall
Now, do you remember who the number 2 pick in that draft was?
in 2024.
Yeah.
Like, mm, so that would have been last year.
Yeah, last year draft. Yeah, he plays for one of the worst teams in the league. Let me see what
Number one
let me see what
pick.
he averaged.
Number
Let me see because it can't be great.
number two last year.
Mm-hmm. I guess he played a little better than Ricochet. I guess 7-foot center could shoot. They was comparing him to Ibaka. They was like, oh, he could be Serge Ibaka, a new version of that. That's how
Yeah, I don't
sad
watch.
these fucking. That's how sad the last couple. It was just Wimby and then whoosh, nothing. But Alex Sarr,
Oh,
another
yeah,
dude from
for the
France.
Wizards. I don't follow the fucking Wizards.
I know that's
Like,
right. That's
yeah, I
right.
mean, I bet on him now because he hit his par real quick. He hit his par real quick. Points, rebounds, and assists. But nobody. Look, I forgot about Alex Sarr until you said it. Like, I don't forget about him when I see him on my betting slip. But as for like talking
Just in total,
conversations,
yeah.
like bring up Alex Sarr, like
But that's what I
the
mean.
Wizards. When the last time Wizards been relevant?
Never.
Okay,
The Wizards when John Wall and Bradley Beal was young. That's it. But
they still suck.
my point to bring those two up is to just point out like the same thing of like these are young guys who have time to develop. But the problem is what is the development? Like what are we looking for? You know what I mean? That's kind of what my worry about Cooper
No,
Flag is. You're looking
I know
for
exactly what you mean. It's because
you want
if
Wimby.
Alex
That's
Sarr
what
is
you
the
want.
number two pick, if Alex Sarr is the number two pick, then what are we doing to like? What are y'all picking them and just letting them play basketball and paying them millions of dollars to play basketball? Are you trying to win?
Yeah.
'Cause it just makes no sense to where the Wizards like.
And that's my point about maybe we keep putting a little too much sauce on guys being, oh, this guy is a grade up. He's 18, he's 19, like he's got time to. Most of those guys are not going to grow. Most of those guys are just going to be who they are. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's over with. Like there's nothing else you can do. Now, how many Wimbies do we have where you go, year one, you come in, unicorn. Year two, you come in, oh shit. He went up one level. Year three, you come in, oh shit, he went up another level. Like, how many of those guys are there going
Well,
to be? One every
I mean,
10 years?
I know there's, yeah, no, not 10 years. There's two of them. One's his little brother, and there's his sister that'll be in the WNBA soon.
Just his
And
whole
then,
family.
yeah, and then after that, then you're fine. Then there won't be no more.
But the crazy thing
But
is, we heard about Wimby. See, what is he now? 21? They was talking about him
no, a long time ago.
in
Yeah, when he was,
14, and he was.
it's the same. It's the same way they talked about Chet,
Yeah. Yep. But
or the same way they talk about Porzingis
Yeah.
when they call him the unicorn.
Nah, but this is different. Because
And like,
Wimby, if you remember, he
no,
beat.
but they called him the unicorn for a reason.
True,
It's
but
like
he
nobody
was-
this tall
He
could
was
be
stiff,
like
though.
this
But that was different because it was just all his shit was.
because we never seen nothing like that.
We
at
never
that
seen
point
somebody that
at
size
7
shoot
foot.
threes as good, but he didn't move as good. Wimby was like he beat the whole thing started because he beat Rudy Gobert in 1-on-1. And he was literally just like pump fake running around Rudy like he wasn't in the NBA. And that's when people were like,
Yeah.
wait, what the fuck? He's 7, he the same size. He 13 and he just is dribbling and running around Rudy Gobert.
Yeah,
Like,
but
what the fuck?
well, okay, we already talked about how hyped up Rudy Gobert defense is.
Well,
It's
yeah.
not really that good.
Talking
Like
about stiff. Yeah, shit.
anybody his size is gonna cook him, no matter the age.
Yeah.
Maybe could have been 10 at 6'10" and probably cooked his ass. Like anybody can play Rudy Gobert soft ass. Like stop playing with me. Like
And you know what?
you let Draymond put you in the headlock.
I feel bad now because Alex Sarr, right now, 8 games in, he averaging 19, 8.5, and 4 assists.
Yeah,
And now he's shooting
He's doing-
45% from 3.
he's not doing bad this year.
So he
The
might
Wizards
be.
suck, though.
But it's just, I don't know. Let's go to NFL
Trade them,
talk,
Wizards.
man.
Trade them because y'all don't want them.
No,
like
they're
y'all just
going to
doing
build
too
around
much.
him. If he keeps leveling up, they'll build around him.
Build around the Wizards. Don't build around nothing.
Poor Hawks,
It's-
though. How you fuck that up?
Poor Wizards and like Arizona. You drafted Ricochet #1 is crazy work to me, but yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's sick, right?
That draft must have really been trash.
I was typing it in to go back and look because I was like, what happened? Like there was no who else was
I
in
don't
there?
know. What do you think? Ricochet and Alex Sarr is your
Reed
#1 pick.
Shepard, Stephon Castle, Ron Holland.
Shepard for the Rockets.
Yeah,
Shepard.
and he been getting
Oh yeah,
embarrassed.
don't even name nothing else in that group like that. I'm sorry, if that nigga was top five, I'm cool on anything else.
So
I
yeah,
don't need no more explanation.
Stephon Castle's probably been easily the best. He was
He's the
easily the
easiest #1. Yeah,
yeah.
easily. If you redo it, everybody drafting one.
And then right now, him and Sarr are like neck and neck statistically this
But
year.
the reason why is that the Hawks didn't need a guard at the time.
Yeah.
Wait, Ricochet is the guard,
No,
right?
no,
He's a
he's a
forward or
he's a three. Yeah. So he's like a 3-4. He's like
Mhm.
6'9".
Yeah, Stephon Castle's a true guard. They didn't need
Yeah.
one
God
because at
damn.
that time they had Trey Young and the other one
Mm-hmm.
they traded. What was
Daniels.
his name? No. The other one they
Oh,
had.
DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, they had Murray still too, right?
Uh,
During the draft, at
I
least
don't know. I don't
before
remember if
they
he was
traded him,
there.
they had Murray.
I think so. Either way, they traded for another guard anyway. So they even that they still had another guard.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
NFL talk.
all right.
So
Shout out to the NBA.
it's
Got us
coming.
talking this
The
long.
NBA season is coming. You know what? To be fair, they deserve it because the NBA season has been really good. There's been a lot of
It has
fun
Lakers
shit going
#2.
on.
Like, who would have thought? Other than some crazy people with a
Yeah,
crazy podcast.
it's funny because
But
the NFL is a little harder to talk about right now. I feel like I think that's why we gravitated towards an NBA conversation just now because the
because we
NFL,
talking about teams that should be good, that's good, or
yeah,
well, how about this? Good on paper or
yeah,
good record wise.
and we got to kind
Because
of
if
tiptoe around and
well,
pretend.
because if okay, before we start talking about the teams and stuff,
Hmm.
can we please talk about strength of schedule, why
Oh
teams end
man,
up having easy schedules
you said the
because they
magic
was fourth
words.
place last year and now they got an easy schedule this year. Like, because the media don't tell people that. They just say how good a player is playing and
It's
things like that, but they
crazy.
don't tell them like, hey, if you come in fourth place last year, guess what you're gonna have next year?
The
A real
worst
easy
schedule in the
schedule.
league if you're in a bad conference.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's just like
or a good conference
I feel
either.
like that's like a place that nobody talks about, and then everybody talks about the Chiefs this, the Chiefs that. Well, the Chiefs has the first place schedule every year the
Every
last
single
7 years.
year. Yeah.
So we got to play the best teams in every division, and the best, and then what you got 6 in our division, 4. That's 8, and then 3 or 4 random teams that
Hmm.
they pick.
Hmm.
So it's just like we playing a #1 schedule every year. Yeah, the Broncos is #1 in our #1 because what they placed last year in our division, I think last, right?
Something like that.
Second to last. The Colts #1 in their division. Guess what? That because they was last in theirs last year. Not trying to hate. It's just it's just a factor that nobody talks about.
Yeah.
Except Nick Wright and first thing first when they bring up the schedule every time.
Oh shit. Let me see if this works. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if this works real quick so I can pull it
Oh
up.
my god, I pulled up the split screen. We done advanced.
Hold on. Bam. All right. Can you see this?
Yeah.
I can move it around a little bit too.
Uh,
Damn, this is confusing as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Okay.
Strength of schedule, future and past. The coach is somehow dead even.
So let me make it smaller so they all fit. So if you look at this, all the way to the left is the easiest schedule. All the way to the right is the hardest schedule. The orange,
Gotta be.
the orange is the week 1 through 9, where they last, and where the regular thing is, where they regular logos is where the upcoming ranking. of their fucking strength of schedule.
So the Colts is dead last. I mean, they're dead even. Like they just
The Colts
are dead
have
even.
the number 3 easiest schedule or past, and the 8th easiest schedule coming up.
Which tells me like they don't want the number one seed.
So
Like
think about it this way. Think
you
about
know
it this
what?
way.
No, you know what I want. I want to think about it like this. I want them to get the 2 seed so we can get the 7 seed and knock their ass out real quick.
But here, think about another way to look at this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The orange, if the orange is ahead, if the orange is to the right of their normal logo, that means they have a harder schedule coming up. If the orange is to
Okay.
the left of their regular logo, that means they have an easier schedule coming up. So like the Patriots, if you see the Patriots here.
Chargers, Broncos, Patriots. Yeah, we already knew the
Yeah.
Patriots were last in their division. Everybody knew their schedule coming up was easy.
Yeah.
The Colts, all these teams were last in their division,
Yes.
except the Broncos. The Broncos and Chargers were tied for whatever weird shit. Cowboys, obviously, Raiders, yeah, Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs have a slightly easier schedule the rest of the season. We already played the Eagles. We already played the Bills.
That's because we played our harder,
Yeah.
our harder part. But and then the back end of it is our division.
That it's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. Look, it's barely
But
moved
it's not
over.
easy.
Yeah.
It's division games. So it's just like
Yeah. So then if you see a
We still
team,
got-
think about a
yeah.
team like the Steelers, who we would look at and say, they've been struggling a lot. Well, guess what? You still have a harder schedule coming up. So let's see.
the Falcons,
is it
the
real?
Ravens, the Bucks, the Browns suck. Jets, obviously. Titans' schedule should be hard all the way around.
Mhm.
The Titans and Saints, y'all should just be hard regardless of where y'all start at. Like until y'all show us y'all a good team. Like
Yeah, the Saints right now. Well, I guess the Saints have the second easiest future schedule, which is crazy. But yeah, so
wait, what? No,
yeah,
it should be the other way, right?
no, the orange is the past is what they already. So they already went through the hardest schedule in the league. Now they finna go through the second easiest schedule. In the league.
Oh, okay, because the orange is the past. So now
Yeah.
they flip to the easiest.
Yeah,
How
so
was
we
that?
so we looked at the Chiefs backwards.
They must have
too,
played
then.
all they must. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah,
no,
the
because
Chiefs' harder schedule is coming up.
Well, oh yeah.
So, yeah,
and then
yeah.
we going to our easy pay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
so the Chiefs'
looking at it
harder
backwards.
schedule. Yeah, but we said that. Well, I mean, not we said it, but yeah, we said it earlier that
Yeah.
they harder before the bye. Before they bye week, it was their hardest schedule, and then behind their schedule is the easiest. So regardless of the Broncos, and the Chargers being number one, we coming up on our easiest schedule. Like you think we can't come off of a? We came back from 2 game losing streaks. I mean,
Yeah,
game breaks before.
But-
like
there's there's a trend here. If we look at this, right?
yes, the teams that are always last in their division.
But no. Right, I'm
Some
just being
have-
right now. Look at who the teams that have orange markers all the way to the left are. Right, Patriots, Colts, 49ers, Seahawks, Rams.
Right, Rams,
And then you get to like
Packers, Cowboys.
Packers Packers is on
So
there.
the farther it is left, is that like the stronger it is? Like
The farther it is to the green side, right? So you see how it's green
Yeah.
on top. So the farther the
Yeah.
orange is to the green side, that means the schedule they've already played is easier.
mhm.
So when you look at teams that got an orange thing all the way to the left, that means they had their easiest schedule is passed already, and their hardest schedule is coming up. Now a team like the
Okay.
Chiefs, the Chiefs is at the bottom. So even
Right.
even that little
'Cause we never had
difference
it.
is just 27th
nothing.
and 18th
It's the
if you look
same.
at it. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's you might as well just say we dead even.
Yeah. So then you have a team. What's the team I wanted to look at the most? There's one team on here I can't remember.
The Panthers is right there, damn near dead even.
Yeah, the Panthers is even.
Bucks, Broncos, Chargers. Like the Broncos and Chargers is like right there, damn
Yeah.
near next to each other.
The Steelers is the
Like-
one where it's like, okay, the Steelers might have a case that they have a good team. If you already played, the hardest part of your schedule is over with, and you ranked, 18th. You got a middle of the pack schedule the rest of the way. We're gonna see how good you are. All right, well let's get off
Yeah,
that.
but we know what the Steelers are when they
I just wanted to pull that up
I
because
just
I
don't
seen it
understand.
and it was
I
like,
know.
damn, like it really
I
shows
mean,
you.
I understand it. The Bengals is damn near the only team that's dead even, but
That's
they
yeah,
suck regardless. So,
yeah.
but
Raiders is
I
even.
mean,
Yeah. How do I turn that off?
I just feel like that's strength of schedule and things matching up. Like, if the Chiefs was to suck this year and be fourth in the division, and everybody's like, "Why are you not mad?" Because I know next year we're gonna be number one.
Yeah.
It's just like because it's like if the Chiefs had all injuries this year and we was like 7-10, and it'd be like, "Why aren't you mad? We sucked this year." I'm like, "We had injuries, yeah, but we could have did it." I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't realize we getting a fourth place schedule, we getting a top draft pick, and everybody's coming back healthy. You think we not gonna be right back on the top with
Bef-
Mahomes and Andy
but
Reid?"
before
Like,
we get to the Chiefs, let's peel back. Let's go back to where
no,
we
I'm
was
just
at.
going off of an example
Yeah.
of like
But
how that strength of schedule works.
this is why exactly what you're saying is why I think it's hard to talk about the NFL right now because, like you said, the media had. I'm starting to just kind of look at the media stuff, especially since I've been just deep diving into fucking plays
Oh,
and
that's
all
why I
that
always
shit.
watch all 22s myself and stuff like that. Like I
Yeah,
don't. The media just talks about what the media wants you to talk about.
because when you look and you realize, like, let me go to the AFC. Because we're gonna go through some of these teams and we're gonna do a little pretender contender thing that we can get out of here. But like, if you look, Colts, Patriots, Broncos, Steelers is the top of the AFC right
They
now.
are pretenders. All right, so if you say contending off what, like to the Super Bowl, like
Can
if
they
if all
contend?
those
Yeah.
if all those teams will be scared if the Ravens, the Bills, or the Chiefs walked into their house and they had to hire a seed, but it was a home game. They will all still be scared.
Absolutely.
So I can't call you a contender if you gonna still be scared if any of those three teams walk in, because those
Mm-hmm.
are I don't care if you have one bad year. You can't be a contender off of one good year, especially off
Well,
of a bad play
you can
schedule.
for this year. I guess to me, I look at it. Can they make the AFC Championship? Can they win 2 playoff games and make it to the AFC Championship? Well, for the whoever gets the one
Okay,
seed,
so we talking
one
about
game.
so when we say contender, we saying this year, right?
Yeah, I would say
So
this
we
year.
say okay, so the Colts will definitely have to get a one seed to be a contender. Because if
That's
they get the
fair.
two seed and we
And they got to
sneak
win
into
multiple
the
playoff
seven
games.
seed, they're not going to beat us. They're not going to be if the whoever sneaked that seventh seed because it's going to be a sneak. They're not beating them in the playoff. Like because we all know what in the playoffs. What do? They take away your best attribute.
Mm-hmm.
Theirs is running.
Yeah.
Even if they take Jonathan Taylor from running 100 yards a game to 75, you think Daniel Jones gonna take over that? No, he's not.
Make them
Like
throw.
we
Oof.
make him throw an extra 15% a game. No, we're not gonna do. That means
That's gonna be
an
tough.
extra 15% of dropbacks for Daniel Jones in a playoff. Yeah, it's gonna be in a dome. X,
Mm-hmm.
Y, and Z. They get a one. But guess what? If they get a two seed and they do make it to the AFC Championship, and the one seed, where's the one seed gonna be? Probably gonna be in if New England gets the one seed, you gonna send Daniel Jones to New England in the winter and
Yeah.
play like we not like. I'm sorry, like I don't trust. I like the Patriots. Well, you already know I was high on the Broncos. Broncos is the playoff pick for me. I even
Yeah.
said it. You clicked it where I said
Yeah.
I don't care if nobody's there. I think the Broncos gonna be scary. I'm mad that that's coming true.
Yeah.
But I
Right.
don't think after watching the Broncos, yeah, their record is good, but I'm not scared of the Broncos like I was at the beginning of the season. Like, oh, that team is real scary.
Yeah.
I thought Bo Nix was gonna take another step. He didn't take the step I think he was gonna take.
No. But
Like, and
goddamn,
that's
the rest of the
that was
team is built
the
so well, though. That's what they've done. They
it
built a
is built
great
well.
team.
I mean,
And hold
they
on,
built they built
wait,
a,
hold on. I have to apologize because I said something about a player on the Broncos, and I was 100% totally wrong. And now we got to see that man twice this year. The Chiefs got to see him twice. R.J. Harvey, my bad, bro. I
did
didn't.
I
My bad.
what did not I, I told you about RJ when they drafted him.
I
I was
think
like, why did they like? I said the UCF RJ Hubbard. I used to bet on RJ Hubbard. Like,
yeah, I
come
felt
on,
bad because I
seventh round
said,
draft picks. Brashard Smith, RJ Harvey, they're my
but I
guys,
was like,
man.
I
I
don't
used to
know if
bet.
a 5'8", 200 pound, 190 pound running back was going to really be able to come in here and do it. And he might not be a number one back, but goddamn, as a change of pace running back coming in,
He's
and
a change, yeah, because you go from J.K. Dobbins to R.J. Harvey,
but
just like you go from
they still running him like between the tackles, which is like that's what I think is throwing me off. Of like, oh, he's doing well, and they're not just like throwing it to him outside. He's running in between the tackles and still going off, like still getting big plays here and there. And don't let them throw him a screen. When they throw him the screens, like, phew, dangerous.
yeah, R.J. Harvey was my name, bro. Yeah, no, but
But like Colts,
so I mean,
let's go back to start with Colts. Colts are 2-2 outside of Indianapolis. That's a bad sign. That's one of those like we got a
yeah,
quarterback that nobody in the world trusts. Everybody's questioning. Well, not that's the weird part is a lot of people aren't questioning. It's just like how good are they really? I guess to me the question is are they really good? We keep asking how good are they really? Are they actually a good team? We don't even like. Are we sure that this is a good team
well,
at
I mean, my
all?
question is, and then my question is when is Daniel Jones gonna show his true colors? But I mean, he
It's kind of
kind of he
happening
wanted to
now.
show it. He wanted to show it against Pittsburgh,
Yeah,
but everybody's giving him a pass because of
it's
how he's
one
been the whole
game.
year, and it
Yep.
was one game and things like that. So we just let it play out.
But what is he on
I mean,
pace to
because
do
they
right
still got to
now?
play Jacksonville. They still got to play Jacksonville one more time.
Yep.
Uh, Division games aren't easy.
Mm-mm.
They still got to play us. So
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people gonna start losing hope. If we come off of the bye week, we beat Denver, we on a hot streak. I hope the coach realize they playing us in Arrowhead.
Yeah, boy, it's gonna be tough for a guy.
Right.
Oh, it's an away game. You're not getting away games. You got a guy we're not sure
And it's
about,
gonna be cold, I'm sure,
and we're basically
too.
gonna dare you to throw the ball against
Yeah, we're definitely gonna Spags is definitely gonna
what are we
it's
saying? The
the
secondary is good at minimum. Good.
well, and we're gonna make you dare you to throw the ball because after the bye week, we pushing for a seeding. The coach, I feel I don't understand. Like I watch enough football to understand. Like our coaches, it's weird. Like they switch on and off.
Mm-hmm.
It's like okay, now we got to make a push. Let's go make a push. Even with Patrick Mahomes when he says, "Oh, we got to do better X, Y, Z." The next game they go out there and throw for 40. It's like they do it on purpose. It's like I don't think it's hard to explain it. Like teams that have a winning tradition, just like all they do is win. They're so used to winning
Mm-hmm.
that when they lose and have spurts of losing, it's just like, we get back to it.
Yeah,
We know what to
we
do.
can figure it
And
out.
then everybody else is on the outside is panicking, but the inside they just like, I don't know what they so tripping about. Like, bro, like we could have won the game, but that nigga dropped the ball.
Yeah,
Like it's just like
it
something that
happens.
simple. It's to them it's simple. Like, bro, I fumbled. Like, that's not gonna happen. But to us, it's just like, oh, the world is coming down. So I just that's the Chiefs operate like that. They've been operating like that for the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't know. The Broncos, Chargers,
Well, wait, Patriots. Let's go to
Colts,
Patriots first. It's
Patriots.
Colts.
That was a
So what are we saying, Colts? Pretenders?
pretenders for like what?
Like,
What are we pretending them on?
are
Like
we saying
playoffs?
we saying they're real Super Bowl contenders? Like they have a chance to walk
No,
into an AFC
no,
championship and win and go to a Super Bowl? Do they have like a real
no,
shot at that? I'm with you. I say pretender.
no.
Uh,
Not Super Bowl. Like no. I'll be very surprised if they make it to the AFC Championship.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So what do you say?
That means they got the 1 seed.
Yeah. What do you say about Patriots? Like, what's your thoughts? Because I feel I would.
I'm more high on the Patriots than I am the coach.
To me, me too. It's just the Patriots' schedule is so easy that it's like I'm not sure
Yeah.
how real it is. I think Drake May
I just
got
believe in the
better.
team more.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just believe in like
but
one's
I
a
wonder if we
7 year
should.
quarterback who's trying to find himself, and the other one's a second year
Yeah,
quarter, third year quarterback who's finding himself.
you know
There's a
what?
difference.
I think they're in
Somebody
the
finding
same.
themselves.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I would say there's a difference between like a 7th year quarterback
Yeah,
finally finding themselves, and then the third year is like I don't know. It's just the aura and the moxie is different.
yeah.
And then I just feel like with the coaching with Vrabel, and then with Steichen,
Hmm.
I don't know the coach. I just feel like it's just something about the coach. I don't know if they just trying to that ploy with they keep bringing in Jim Irsay's daughter, and
You know what I think
she's
it
on the
is?
sideline. It's just,
I feel like the no matter what happens with the Patriots this year, they have a better chance to be good for the 5, and the Colts don't. So even if the Colts are
yeah,
a
yeah.
pretender, because I would put I'm probably are the Patriots. I'm probably putting the Patriots in the pretender box too. But I think going forward, they're more likely to be like the Broncos than anything else.
You're right.
Where it's like, oh, we're
Yeah,
gonna take
because
this and build on it.
that because the coach just traded away their future for the next
Yeah,
2.5 years.
yeah, that's not great either. Yeah.
So yeah, and then the Patriots got a young quarterback who they can build off of. So I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
And so we got the next basket. The next two, 3 and 4 Broncos Steelers are. I feel like that's a better conversation to have. Where do you Broncos? I know your feelings on Broncos. I'm gonna say contender. I would imagine you're probably put them in the contender, but it's one of those like
Not for a
y'all.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I would say they're like a if there's like they're like a 60% contender, like not quite 50. Things can go right and they can be in the AFC Championship. I could see that.
Because of their defense. Correct.
Yes, like things could just happen the right way for you
Yeah.
guys, and you just somehow you sneak in and everything works out. Because right now they would be
But it's gonna,
playing the Chargers in the playoffs, and they've shown they can beat the Chargers. They did it, you know.
right.
So Steelers is the one that's a little to me is a little more intriguing, interesting.
Yeah, because what they're gonna do next year when Aaron Rodgers is not there.
Well, I don't. To me,
It's
it's not
like,
even that. To me, it's more so. I don't. I've not heard anybody on media anywhere look up and realize like their division just fell apart. They're four.
yeah. Oh
They're
yeah. I mean they haven't said it, but I definitely said it's like a lot of people think the division so bad that the Ravens still can win it.
yeah. But that's the thing of like if they split, they've played 2 games in division. If they split the rest of the games, what does that put them at? Let's see. I'm struggling with the math. So 4, they'd be 2-2. That puts them at 7-5 if you just do the division games, and then you look at the rest of them, and it's what Bears, Bills, Dolphins, Lions.
So they go 2-2 in those.
So you split those 2. Are you are you a 9-8 team still?
Right over the cups that Mike Tomlin needs.
And it's like, and the problem with that too is splitting that means they still ain't played the Ravens yet. They haven't played the Ravens one time yet. I think that's why people keep talking about the division or keep talking about the Ravens like that because they could sweep the Steelers, be 9-8 and win that division. That's realistic.
Is the and this is why I get mad about the media because they hype the Ravens up like they still ain't the Steelers can be so good and then the Ravens can have a horrible season like they have and like but they ain't played nobody yet so they can still sweep X, Y, and Z and still win the division. But then when it comes to the Chiefs, it's like, oh, can the Broncos and Chargers win the division finally?
Well,
But the Chiefs
that's
ain't yet played the Broncos yet.
That's just
and then
because the Chargers
played
beat
them
them
once.
Yeah, it's just because the Chargers beat the
Yeah.
Chiefs. That's it. And the
I'm
Ravens
saying,
haven't played.
like,
They're 1-0 in their division.
But this is what this. Well, yeah, and this is why I'm saying like that media shit can really stir people's minds because like the Ravens and the Chiefs are in the same boat.
Yeah,
One has a better record than the other, but they still saying the Ravens can win that division,
Yeah.
and the Chiefs It's just like, oh, what can the Broncos and Chargers win the division? Like, wait, but y'all saying the Ravens can win
Yep.
their division, but the Chiefs can't?
Because
Like,
the
what are we
division is
doing here?
better. That's what people are looking at. They looking at it and saying the AFC North, Browns, Bengals is worse than the AFC West, which I guess is like you take the Raiders out,
But
yeah, sure.
they're also saying the Chiefs aren't good enough to win those three games that we got
Yeah.
left with our division rivals, and then win the rest,
Well, it's
some of the
really
rest
it's
of our
really
games.
saying that people
Like,
really if you saying that about the Ravens, that means it's an indictment on the Steelers. That means you don't think that means you don't think the Steelers are in the same category as the Broncos and the Chargers.
no, I just think there's this little thing in everybody's mind that they just don't want to bash Lamar,
Yeah.
Ravens, and the coach. It's like it's just been this such a weird passion. Like,
If the Ravens lose one of the games to the Steelers, they're probably not in the playoffs. That's the reality of
correct.
it. Like they can sweep the rest of the division because the Steelers could still basically sweep the rest of the division. If they lose to the Ravens or if the Ravens
The
lose to the
Ravens
Steelers,
could
it's
lose
over.
this. The Ravens could lose this weekend to the Vikings. And there's going to be somebody out there that still say they can still make it to the playoffs.
They
And
can though. That's the
to
problem if because they are 1-0 in the division. So if they win every single division game here out, it puts they win the division. You know what I mean? So you sneak into the playoffs. We've seen it.
But that's barring other people in your divisions have a collapse, though.
That's saying, but basically what you're saying is you don't think the Steelers can get one win off the Ravens. If you think the Ravens are going to make the playoffs, that means they can't get one win off of them, and their record will be so
If
bad
the
they don't even
Steelers
make
let
the
the Ravens
playoffs.
listen, if the Ravens win this division off after this year, I don't want to hear shit else about anything about Mahomes and Lamar because there was this shitty ass division. Like, I don't want
Yeah.
to hear it. Like, because they're not in the same boat.
So
Your division is so trash like that to where you can be 1-3 as a starter, go get out, get hurt. They lose. They 1-2 while you gone, and come back and y'all still win. And then
yeah,
the team that
they can
and
just
it's
take
like,
half the
I
year
don't,
off
yeah, basically.
and then just come back and win. That is
I don't
sick.
want to hear it. Like, especially when one of the teams is 7-2, 6-2. What is the Steelers
Five and
record? Like, they
three.
ain't what? 5-3.
Yeah.
Still, the Ravens is what, 2-4, two and
The
five.
Ravens is 3-5. Yeah. Browns is two and
Same thing.
six. Yep. Bengals 3-6. Like yeah, it's rough. So Steelers, where do you Steelers contender or
No,
no?
no, I ain't had Steelers a contender in 10 years. Like, they just a real good 500 team.
And see, this
That
is where that mixing 3-card Monty gets a little weird because people that think the Colts are good, the Colts just lost to the Steelers. So if you don't
correct.
think the Steelers are very
I don't
good,
think the Colts are good though.
so then that's the thing of
I,
like, what if you're somebody who doesn't think the Steelers are good but thinks the Colts are good? What
they
happened
don't
to
know
you this week?
football.
Like your brain just exploded this week. Then you're like,
Yeah, it did
what the
because they
fuck?
just don't understand football. Like, that's the point. Like
But I'm with you, pretender.
record is not the end all be all.
No, no, those games. And then, you know
So
what? Perfect example. We can go to the next one too. The Bills. The Bills are also 6-2, but like you lost to the Patriots. You lost to the Falcons in just a weird game where Josh Allen just looked like he forgot how to play football for 3 quarters. Your wins, you have 6 wins, sure, but your 6 wins are Jets, Dolphins, Saints, Panthers. Then you have Chiefs, Ravens. And that's what people hold on to. They beat the Chiefs, they beat the Ravens. But the
yeah,
problem is,
you beat the power because they a big three. So you beat the other big two, then you good for the rest of until next year.
but the problem is like people are simultaneously saying that the Ravens are trash and the Chiefs aren't as good anymore. So does it mean as much
Correct.
now because they beat both of them? And
No, but
and that's where we get
does
stuck.
anybody Yeah, because people don't put their correlations together. They just make assumptions here, assumptions there, but they don't connect them. They're just like, the Bills are good. Yeah, they're good. The Chiefs and Ravens suck. Yeah, but then what they say, the Bills not good. Chiefs and Ravens. It's just
Yeah,
bad correlations, and
it's
they're
paper
just
rock
like,
scissors. It's a
and then
weird,
they
yeah,
compete. Yeah, yeah, because literally on first thing first, Danny Parkins was trying to kind of explain why Josh Allen was the MVP over Drake May because he's just simply better. And they was like, well, Drake May, the Pacers beat the Bills.
yeah.
He was like, well, yeah, Drake May has a better. He said, Drake May has the better record and the better passing rating. He was like, well, Josh, if it's that close, then Josh Allen's just simply better. It was like, well, that don't make
So
sense.
we just it's
It's
the same
like,
thing we've been saying for 2 years. People just decide who the better narrative is versus actually sitting down, looking at the numbers, looking at your team of the other team, looking at the other side of the ball. Like if you're Drake May versus Josh Allen, whose defense is better, whose defense is worse? What are you actually having to do more as an offense? But we don't do that. We just go, Josh Allen's great. Look at him run. He's big and strong and white. Give him the MVP.
yeah,
Look at
because
his
they
hair and
said,
his wife. Give him the
because
MVP.
I guess some dude from ESPN came out and said actually Patrick Mahomes is the MVP of this year,
I mean, you
and
can
then
make the argument.
because he's first or third in any major category
You can make
passing,
that argument, but we stopped doing
but then
that.
everybody's like, well, his record is 5-4, so he can't be the best. It's just like so they
But we
just go
didn't care
back
about
to
that when Josh Allen was 11-6. We didn't care about
correct.
that.
That's what I'm saying. It's a when you have narrative based awards
It
and
gets
things like that, it's just like
we
it
just
gets
get to
sticky.
pick and choose.
Yeah. Like, oh, he had three. It don't matter. He got to throw for 6,060.
So
It's like, oh, okay.
Bills we're going to say contenders, I would imagine, because they
Yeah,
yeah.
Bills is all. As long as they got Josh Allen, they continue.
Chargers.
Mm,
I'm going to say pretenders. I think they're
yeah,
injuries, and I just think they're slowly falling apart as the year goes on.
they will. I mean, they will be by playoffs. Yeah,
And I'm wondering, I haven't really done a deep dive into the Chargers yet, but I'm starting to think, I wonder if they're just one of those teams where we run what we run and we don't really have like any next level. Well, if they do this, then we do that. I wonder if they just are one of those teams that just doesn't have that. And we're just coming out here, we're running our stuff, and you just get figured out throughout the year. It's kind of like my take on Jaden Daniels last year, where it was like, you're making one read, and eventually, like, that is going to catch up to you. And it kind of did. They sputtered a little bit at the end of the year, and then you get into the playoffs, and you win a game, and then it just goes haywire. But I wonder if the Chargers are in that same boat of, like, you're kind of just doing the same shit every week, and people that are good teams figure that out. And your
yeah.
offensive
And
line is
then they just
trash.
rely on. Yeah, and they rely on fucking. I don't. They got to study on like why some of these teams have like Chargers and 49. What's in the California grass that'll make y'all all injury prone over there? Like
Man,
Rams, Chargers, 49ers. What the hell is in Cali? Not trying to go.
boy,
Like,
boy. So we'll say pretenders. Jags. How do you feel about it? Because they're in the playoffs right now.
I mean, we going eight. No, I don't trust it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Pretender. That's yeah. All right, NFC. We can do some rapid fires and get out. We'll stop. Just feel free to stop and talk about whatever you want with these teams. Seahawks.
Oh, I like the Seahawks.
So you're saying contender?
I really like. I mean, maybe I'm on the hype train, but I like that draft pick with Shaheed from the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Not draft, but trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
JSN already been going off by himself, and
Yeah.
y'all gave him a deep threat.
Yeah.
I
To
don't know,
open
man.
up everything else.
That's kind of that's kind of weird because one of them, Gino, about it,
Damn.
Gino does be.
At least he didn't. At least he didn't just chuck it away.
Yeah, man. What's crazy is I had Josh Allen for over a half a sack on my list, and I deleted it.
Damn. Nah, dude he's nasty.
Not Josh Allen.
Zach.
What is that? That's Zach Allen. Yeah.
Yeah, he nasty.
Damn, man, I would
But
have got that bitch too.
so right
But
now, Seahawks will play the 49ers in the playoffs. How would you feel about that matchup?
I got to see matchup number two before I go talk about matchup number three.
Fair.
I gotta talk. I gotta see what it do number two before I say three. But the Seahawks is it's an interesting team because they're just well rounded. I
Yep.
think, and then the division is speaking of the division. Sorry about your boy Murray, but
Yeah. I don't know,
and like I
man.
said,
I don't know what's going on.
but yeah,
Daniels,
but I
yeah.
think I for the NFC Championship, I just feel like I would put them as more in my contender pool.
Contender.
I like them. How about this? How about this? I like them more than I like the not Cowboys, uh, Packers.
I can't. There. It's the same. It's the quarterback. What is the quarterback doing? If you tell me the quarterback is on his A game, yeah, then they're both contenders. If you tell me the quarterback is off at all, then they're both total pretenders. That's the problem I have with both teams.
Right, it's the quarterback, but right now Sam Darnold. I don't know, just
Well, yeah. Look what happened last year, though. Soon as you shit got
yeah,
serious, he blew it immediately, and that's what I was worried
yeah,
about. Now
he did.
you just got to prove you're
I
not gonna do
mean,
that. Like
yeah,
Jordan
but right in
Love.
the NFC right now, I would say like I can't really think of the top of my head like who in the NFC. Just like the AFC, that's what the
Eagles, Bucks,
NFL right now is. No, no, I mean they could lose any week.
true, but I would say those are
The
probably
Bucks
the
fuck around
two.
lose this week.
Yeah, that's true. But those to me, those are the two contenders. I didn't even put them on there because I'm just like those are the NFC contenders.
Well, those are the yes,
Yeah,
those are the because they're like based on like the contender
yeah,
phrase. Yeah, those are the two. But maybe I mean at the beginning of the year, Lions were the other contenders.
yeah, true. And they still
So
in there. They still in the hunt. I didn't put them on the
yeah,
list
I
either
mean,
for the same reason of like I don't. They're contenders still too to me. So I didn't even put them on the list. It's just you got to
but
make
I
sure you
mean,
get in the playoffs. That's where they at. It's like they're like the
right,
Chiefs. Make sure you
and
get
I feel
in.
like I feel like the Seahawks will squeeze probably a wild card between them and the Rams. I think that division sends two, which is them two. Well,
So
no, they might send three because the 49ers, I forgot, is up there too.
that's where
They
I have Rams 49ers next.
well, the Rams is a contender. You know, I was high on the Rams to begin
I'm
with.
with you with
I'm
that.
high. They're contenders. I was just like the Rams. Period. I had them in the playoffs. I don't think I had this. I don't think I had the 49ers in the playoffs. And when we got to go back and listen to our picks at the beginning of the year because I didn't save it in my phone.
And I'm definitely I think I'm gonna go pretender on the Seahawks. The more I look at it, the more we talk about it. Eagles, Bucks, Rams, Lions, and then
They lost to them.
if we no, I'm saying those are
Oh
like the best four teams in my eyes. And then we throw the Seahawks. I don't think you can have five real contenders. And then if you say the Packers
no,
get back on
no,
their
you
A game,
can't.
we're saying every playoff team
No, I
because
don't
that's what I'm
think.
starting to
Well,
think of. Like, damn, hold on.
I don't think. Well, once again, I was crazy because I was one of the ones who didn't move my Packer pick at the beginning of the
I
year to
had
make
it
the playoffs.
preseason before Micah, so hey,
And
give me a little
and
grace.
and now I look a little bit more sane, saying the Packers could be sketchy with it. But I mean, they fuck around and try
I'm
to get a wild.
I'm still on the Packers as a contender simply because they are 5-2-1, and Jordan Love has probably had five bad games, like five like goofball
Yeah,
games already,
goofy. Yeah, he
and
a
they
goofy
still
ass nigga,
winning.
and then he's gonna be goofy in the playoffs. I
See,
don't care. Like
the thing that,
he a goofy ass. A goofy nigga is gonna be a goofy nigga regardless,
but
bro. And he's
but
gonna do something goofy in the playoffs, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "That's what it is."
the reason that they win in some of these games is because when he starts getting like that, they're peeling back what he's doing. That's why he's had some of these games where it's like, wait, he only has 200 yards and like 20 attempts. What's happening? It's because they are peeling some of the responsibility off and just saying, hey, here's Josh Jacobs. Just fucking run it we're just gonna run it because we don't know what Jordan Love is on right now. So we're just he's gonna throw it 21
No,
times and we're gonna try to get out of
and
here.
it's not gonna work in the playoffs. A goofy play.
Maybe,
No,
but I feel like I could say the same thing about the Seahawks of
you could,
like
but
stack the box and let's make
but
Darnold throw the ball
you're also
45 times.
you could, but I picked the Seahawks. I think to go to the playoffs this year. If not, I'll pick them over the Packers. I can't remember. Man, we got to go back and listen to that.
We'll
I can't
have
remember
to. I'll
who
have
the
to
hell
go
I
back.
picked the
Yeah.
playoffs. But I know I was pretty high on the Seahawks to begin with. I know in that division it was the Rams. I had the Rams straight off. I don't think I had the 49ers. Arizona, no.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think I
Yeah.
had the 49ers in there.
Well, so what do you think about the 49ers right now? I'm saying full pretender.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
hurt. Mac Jones, like I
Well,
don't
I
trust
don't know
Mac
what to
Jones.
do with. No, I'm not going to trust Mac Jones going to the playoffs, and I'm not going to trust Brock Purdy coming off
Coming
of
off a toe.
whatever
Yeah.
injury he has.
You know how
Not
hard
even
it
a
is to throw
toe.
with a
Like, what
bad
is
toe?
it?
It's a toe. He's got turf toe.
Didn't he have a thumb, though, or something like
I
that
think he
before?
started off the season with that, and then he had some other shit.
That was a horrible punt. This nigga gonna lose to the Raiders. Shit. But
Yeah, turf toe. He came into he ended like the off season with something wrong. Then week 1 got turf toe.
I really gotta dive in and dig into turf toe because I feel like I had it before,
Yeah.
but I feel like they baby it way more than normal people do
Well,
it.
you know what people are saying. The word on the street is that he has just been quietly benched, like Kyler, where they're just saying he's injured. But it's like, okay, but like, can he go? Can like
You paid a guy almost $50 million a year to quietly bench him.
it was a mistake. I've only been yelling it for 2 years.
Well,
Don't pay him.
so I mean, just like Tyler, huh?
It is a common sports injury that affects the big toe joint, the metatarsal joint.
Correct. I know what it is.
I have no
It's
idea
a
what turf toe
ligament,
is.
right? A joint.
It's
It's
the
bro. You sprained
knuck.
your toe.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. You hyperextend the knuckle on your big toe. So he got his
I
toe
mean,
bent backwards.
AJ Green had turf toe every year.
Yeah.
He's also a receiver,
Yeah, so literally it is a sprain of the main you sprained the knuckle on your big toe. That's turf toe.
and that sits you out 6 weeks.
Or Mac Jones has been balling and the coach doesn't trust you, so now you have to sit down for a little bit.
Or Cal Shanahan doesn't care who's quarterback
Well, that's
as
my
long as
point.
he's calling the plays. He could put fucking us back there. I literally made a status about it 2 months ago. I was like, I'm sure I can throw for 200 yards
Yeah.
in the Shanahan offense.
But what's
Like,
it called?
I think I can.
What's it? He's a baseball
Quarterback
man.
whisperer.
He's a baseball manager. He's just going with the hot hand. Who is pitching well right now? I'm putting him in. If you stop pitching well, we stop you not starting no more. Like we're gonna keep moving this around, and whoever's
Yeah, you stick with that. Like you said, you stick with the hot hand.
yeah.
You stick with the hot bat. Everything. It's no just like in basketball. Like, why didn't you pass it to the? He hit 5 in a row. Why you didn't
Give it
pass
to
it
him
to him?
again. Yeah.
Give it to him. He's hot until he missed.
Yep. So I'm saying pretender for 49ers. What you saying?
Yeah.
Pretender. Okay. Now the last two teams, I think we both had one of these teams in the playoffs, so we'll start there.
I'm putting up Falcons or Panthers
No.
in my goddamn face.
Bears, because the Bears are
No.
still in that
Yeah, no.
area.
I had them in the play. No.
5-3.
I'm not
They're
even
the
gonna
8th seed.
I don't want. They still operate like they don't have a coach.
Like they're not good. Yeah. I'm just wondering. It's Caleb Williams, man. Let's be honest.
yeah, it is.
It's
It is.
Caleb,
I didn't
like-
want to say it, but is he?
I don't
Is
know.
he-
That's the question. Is he good or not? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a.
Sometimes he is. Sometimes he's not. It all depends on how they play.
I mean, that sounds like a lot of how Baker came into the field.
True.
Like,
Or it's really, to me,
Yeah.
it's like exaggerated Jordan Love goofball status. Because at least Jordan Love, every game Jordan Love will show you both. and sometimes not the goofball. So it's either he's going to be just awesome or he's going to show you a little bit of both. Caleb has games where I've watched and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I don't know what he's doing. Like I don't know what's going on here, or what is it? The play calls? Is
I'm
it
sure
him? Like
Ben
I don't
John.
know.
Well, Ben. Well,
Full games of that too, by the way. That's what I mean. Like,
the guy got benched in practice.
yeah, it's
Like,
just oh
and then
man,
it's something that comes in. I'm trying to set a tone. By benching in practice, that's a big tone. Benching me in practice, like go ahead and sit in practice and watch your backup running how you're supposed to.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
I don't know that.
It's because you're just doing whatever you want. Like that's it's. I'm saying obviously I'm going to win Pretender here. I feel sad to say that because I really thought like
Yeah,
they would move
I thought
up.
that was gonna be way better this year too.
Yeah, and even
I
if they
thought another
start
year
even if they start winning and move up the ranks, I can't trust it after what
they're
we've
not
seen.
winning that division. It don't matter what rank
No.
you move up.
It's too late. Like you're not getting past. I guess you could beat out the Lions and be second in the division, and that I guess for them that would be really good. We make the playoffs, second in the division over the Lions or whoever, and yeah, like I guess that's good. That's a good story. But if you make the playoffs, you're gonna lose because there's 5 good
Oh,
teams.
I would love to pull the Bears
Yeah.
as my first round playoff. I
Imagine
would
you're the
lose the game on
Buccaneers.
purpose.
You're the Buccaneers 2 seed. The Bears squeak in 7 seed. You play them round 1
Easy.
at home. Like damn, that's fucked up.
That'd be whatever the point spread is. Count me up for that right now.
Oh, okay,
Damn,
Genty.
touchdown.
Damn, did they just give him the ball 4 times in a row, or am I tripping?
No, they passed it to some Myers. A couple
Okay.
plays in a row. Yeah, the 87, the tight end.
So the last one, Panthers. Is this real?
I knew you was gonna throw the Panthers in that
I'm
motherfucker.
not-
You wanted to because that was your.
Now
you
look.
put them to be in the. That was your frisky team this year. I knew that for a fact. And as soon as I seen them at 5-4, I knew them.
Now look.
I was like, Carter's gonna say something about the fucking Panthers this year. I know he is.
I think they are pretenders, but
Of course, but
I think they're in a really good weird spot where they've shown now, hey, wait, if we just have a running back, we can keep Bryce Young as our quarterback. Win-win. We can pay him cheap. We don't have to give him a big contract because he knows he sucks.
Hey, guess what? Go get a quarterback and have a decent running back, and then you could probably be contenders in that division.
Or can we save money with Bryce Young being average and be the Colts this year, but kind of just like perennially? Can we be a playoff team with an average quarterback that we just run the ball, play defense?
Yeah, but what are you gonna do next year?
Just
When you don't have a high draft pick because you're average and you're somewhere in the middle of the pack and you can't get a good quarterback.
try to
So
get
now
one
what,
of the
you going
best
with
running
Bryce Young
backs.
again?
No, I'm going to try to
Or do you
either.
go get a veteran? You go get a veteran, somebody like
No, we running it back with Bryce Young.
Kyler. I mean, no, they could go get Kyler Murray. Go trade for Kyler
No,
Murray.
at this
You
point,
like short. I mean, you got a short quarterback now. It ain't gonna be putting a better short quarterback in the system, right?
but Bryce Young temperamentally is better than Kyler Murray. I'm not
Correct.
just showing up every day. I want Bryce Young just because he's just gonna shut the fuck up and not play Call of Duty all
Okay,
day.
so
He gonna run the play
Correct, so-
and just do what we fucking tell him to do.
so you expecting mediocrity?
No, I think they're showing.
medium,
I think
okay.
they're putting on paper.
mediocrity.
Yeah, that's right. That's how you say it. But I think they're showing on paper that the concept, the idea of Bryce Young being an NFL quarterback is possible. That's what I'm saying. So they're not a contender, but I think if you said, hey, in 3 years, if they have the best offensive line, they draft a blue chip running back, and they keep building the defense up, they could be one of those weird.
And have a quarterback that can barely throw for 220 a game
Yeah,
and has 15 touchdowns all year and 9 picks, maybe.
yeah, that's exactly what the Colts are doing right now, and they're the number 1 seed in the
Yeah, I
AFC.
know.
That's my point. Yeah, that's what Bo Nix is doing right now. He just 6'5".
And all of them are pretenders, and I don't think they're going to be contenders next year, the year after
I
that.
don't think they need. See, that's the
Because I
thing.
think you to be a contender, and if the thing that people ain't highlight right now, all the contenders have what a blue chip quarterback,
Yes,
because that's
true.
the game changers.
But I
So
think it's possible. I think we're gonna move into a different era at towards the
while we're
end of
going back to the
Mahomes'
running back
career.
era,
I personally think that once teams realize that to open the field back up, you
I ain't
have
gotta
to
pay my
run
I don't have to pay my quarterback $50 million. I could pay him 35.
and have
Get an O
two running
line,
backs for the same
high power
price.
of two running backs.
For
Two running backs can both making 12, 15.
yeah, think about it this
And
way: if I'm paying Mahomes $60 million, I'm paying Dak $70 million, I'm paying Joe Burrow 50, $60 million, or we can pay Bryce Young 30, and we can take that extra 30 and have one offensive lineman and two good running backs, and have a team that we can run the ball 35 times a game and just hope that Bryce Young can hit a wide open play action shot down the field every once in a while. That's all we need you to do.
yeah, I mean,
And we can
it
compete for
sounds
10
cool.
years. We'll be in and out. We'll be bad one year, pretty good another year. Like they'll be like
And
how the
then hope your
Seahawks
draft
was.
picks and hope your draft picks hit.
Yeah, and I don't think to
That's when
me,
you hope you got a good GM.
yeah, but I'd rather be that with a quarterback I know is not great, but we're learning he can be serviceable in the future versus being the Cowboys. Where
It's like the Eagles with Jalen Hurts. Ain't that what they did with him?
great point. That's a perfect example of like building a team around a guy and then he makes everything work just enough, and then he actually all right. But yeah, I think I would much rather be them than be the Cardinals, the Jags, the Dolphins, the Cowboys, where we paid our quarterback and now we're not sure if he's good anymore. Versus I know my quarterback is not great. He knows he's not great. He's not going to ask for a top
So he's
dollar
not going to ask for a
contract.
lot. He just want to start and be here.
And we know
But
now we have an idea that, okay, he can start. Let me ask you this, though. Going off of this year, would you rather have CJ Stroud or Bryce Young? And if it's not that much difference, then that's kind of my point. It's like you're gonna have
I'd
to
rather have CJ Stroud.
you're gonna have to pay. But are you comfortable with paying CJ Stroud 55, 60
Yo, you talking
million
about
dollars a year?
with the contract they have now?
Like you have to think about it as in terms of what the team has to think about. Like right now, if they're going into their contract years, are you more comfortable paying CJ Stroud top dollar or Bryce Young bottom
but I
dollar?
wouldn't. That's the point. I wouldn't pay CJ Stroud top dollar because you went to the playoffs once, and then when you did go to the playoffs, you got your ass handed to you. In these last couple of years, I mean, you can have arguments like you traded away my old lineman, things like that, but you're supposed to be better. I mean, I can show you quarterbacks that outplayed the old lineman play.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean.
But that's the thing of like, but if you look at the numbers, he's gonna be. I don't know. I don't have it on.
But also, Bryce Young has been benched like 3 times in his career.
But my point,
within his rookie contract ending,
has CJ Stroud
had the Panthers?
Yeah, has CJ Stroud had a better career so far year 3 as Trevor Lawrence did year 3? Yes. They both won a playoff game and they've both had like a one good year, like one solid year. Has he had a better career so far than Tua? 3 years in,
like within his first.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Tua's
3 years.
Tua probably put up better number. Well, no, not first 3. So that's where it gets weird.
Then what did Tua? I mean, did he play his first? I mean, we got to start going into his first 4 year. Like 2 years is so mushy. No, weren't words.
Like his brain mushy. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's my whole
man.
thing. Is just like we're getting. I think moving forward, we're gonna see more teams like the Colts and the Seahawks and the Buccaneers. Look at the teams that are good right now. You either got an elite quarterback, or you got a decent quarterback and a great team. Steelers are in that boat where it's like B minus everywhere, and we just got a quarterback that can come in and kind of like, hey, it's old man Aaron Rodgers. At minimum, he's gonna know the plays and know where the ball is supposed to go. He might not be great. Every once in a while, he might do something cool, but like, just no, Broncos, great team, quarterback that knows where to put the ball. And that's where I think we're gonna move forward because how many amazing elite quarterbacks can be in the league at once? Where are we at now? We're at 4 or 5, debatably. Like, how
I
many
mean,
more can you
yeah,
really
no, I mean,
have? Are we going to have 12? I don't think we're ever going to get to a point where it's realistically 12 or 13 elite quarterbacks competing for, for Super Bowls. Like, that shit's not happening.
nah.
Towards the middle of Peyton Manning and Tom
Some of
Brady's
these,
careers,
yeah, some of
nobody
these,
just came in. Aaron Rodgers came in at the beginning. There was nobody that just came in
some
and
of
was
these,
like,
yeah,
whoa, Russell
yeah,
Wilson?
some of these people are just. I mean, they have good spurts throughout the year, but then
Yeah.
they die down, and then
Or
the real people come right back up.
you have like Cam
You had
Newton.
what?
You're gonna have that.
One good, yeah, the couple good years and they out.
Good, has MVP high like cap to it, and then that's kind of that's it.
Yeah,
Like, what if C.J. Stroud never has a better year than his rookie year?
I mean Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. There
I
you go,
mean, what are
man.
we doing? 7 years in, we still saying like he
Yeah,
needs more help. Like, okay, I guess. So I mean, it
ooh,
happens.
yeah, that's
Look, I
true.
mean, it.
But
What I mean,
but
we've
this,
seen it. We lived in multiple decades and generations now, so we can say it's just like
mm-hmm. Now let's
we've
go
seen
back.
quarterbacks come in there. Like, look at fucking Andy. I forgot Andy Dalton was even in the league when I was like, oh man, remember when Andy Dalton was like
Had
real
a
good for
good
like
career.
9 years? Like, if the
Mm-hmm.
Bengals going to the playoffs they couldn't win a playoff game, but he was taking the Bengals to the playoffs
Yeah,
every year.
yeah.
He was a real good serviceable quarterback for like 9 years.
Now that's perfect. Would you rather? This is my question to you, and goes back to Cooper Flag, the whole conversation we had about age and guys' potential. Would you rather have
Oh, there you go.
damn? Would you rather have Cam Newton as your quarterback but have to pay him top dollar, or would you rather have Andy Dalton as your quarterback and be able to build a team around him? That's the
I
dilemma,
would probably do Andy Dalton
and that's the
because then
dilemma
if
people
I
are gonna
built the
have.
team, I can put a quarterback in and out. If I just pay Cam Newton top dollar, then I still got
Washed
to build
up.
a team.
Yep, I still got to put a team together. At the end of the day, I still got to put a damn team together.
I'd rather build a team and have to. I'd rather build a team. I don't know. As a coach, some people say I'd rather get my player and build around them. I'd rather build my team and
And
find
then
somebody to
plug
put in
somebody
it.
in. Yep. It's better to have a bunch of B minuses and than to have one A+ guy.
Yeah, it's just like the receiving corps. Like people
Damn, that's
realizing, like with the
crazy.
Packers and team that's deep receiver wise, like the Chiefs. We don't pay receivers. Look at all our receivers. Like
True.
we down to the practice squad. It's like we could bring somebody up. Like, hey, can you catch 2 passes a game? Yeah, okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. Come play with us. Like,
Bro, I'm looking.
like
Andy Dalton was. Oh, let me.
man, he had AJ Green. Damn, it was AJ Green and who else was it? Fuck.
But his
Uh,
stretch. Damn, why did this? Damn, I just fucked the whole shit up. So his stretch of from 2011 to 2019, it looks like he has 3 Pro Bowls. He averaged 237 yards a game, 87 quarterback rating, and through it doesn't have an average here, but let's call it between 20 and 25 touchdowns per year, and the interceptions is crazy. The interceptions as lowest as 7 and as highest as 20. So let's call it
yeah,
somewhere
but that's
between
also back
12,
when
13.
he had Cedric Benson and things that the running game was crazy. His defense was crazy. The Bengals was a good team back then.
Yeah,
Like, 2000, everybody said here 2011, but that wasn't too far. That was 15 years ago. I
yeah.
remember that because when we graduated high school, the Bengals wasn't no slouches back then.
Mm-mm.
Like,
But
so
but that's like could
it also wasn't a passing league then too. Like Andy Dalton never
true.
played in the passing league. Like
I mean,
it
we
didn't
might
really
have to
start
start really
turning.
questioning that because I'm looking at Bryce Young now. Bryce Young averages his career is 170 and 179 yards per game on 30 attempts,
Right.
33
Well,
and 28 attempts.
yeah, because he can't throw for shit.
That's crazy. I guess Andy Dalton is like average plus. That's like Alex Smith. That's how I look at Alex Smith. He's average plus.
Please don't put Alex
No, but
Smith
Alex
in
Smith is the
that.
perfect example.
Oh my
Like,
God, you just love it. Don't disrespect my
yeah.
boy Alex with Andy Dalton. Like, come on, God. Like, what are we doing? Like, see, this is how you like to sneak
I
diss
mean,
Alex Smith any chance you get, and I don't like it.
I mean,
I don't like it one bit.
you could make the argument that Andy Dalton was a better quarterback than Alex Smith.
Who's going
I think you can make that argument.
Who's gonna make it? Other than Bengals fans, who's gonna make it?
I could make that argument if
Would
I
you
really
say?
wanted to.
Okay, I want you to draw that up and give it to me, and I'm gonna be like, no, put it in the stress.
But you're gonna say no matter what because you love Alex Smith.
Correct.
So that's the problem.
Correct. Like, what
That's
the
the
hell would you
problem,
rather have
man.
Alex with the Andy Dalton? That's wild behavior right there. Like
So what?
20 picks in the season, Alex Smith will never.
Let me see. Now I'm looking it up. It's Andy Dalton 2011 to 2019 versus Alex Smith his whole time with the Chiefs.
His team, what,
12
to
to 17.
18, 17 years.
And let's see. Quarterback rating 95 to 87. Well, Andy Dalton played a lot more games. That's the problem here. It's 8 years versus 76 years.
Well, because you did 11 to something to 12
Yeah,
to something, so you got to
it's
do it
tough.
like that's why.
I guess
It don't matter. You
Either
can
way,
stretch Alex Smith out to the 49ers or whatever, bro. It don't matter. Like, he's a better quarterback than Andy Dalton. Like, nothing would have changed because of the team he played for. Like, the fact that you try to say Andy Dalton and Alex Smith is disrespectful.
hey, I'm just saying.
I said Andy Dalton was serviceable, and you try to put him in goal
Average
conversation.
plus. I'm trying to say they in the same category as average
No,
plus.
Andy Dalton's average, and Alex Smith is average plus.
No, I think they both average plus.
No, not at all.
You'd
That is,
be
no.
you'd be happy to. I think there are probably. Let me look real quick. There are probably one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 teams in the league right now that would rather have Andy Dalton and Alex Smith than a quarterback. Easy. And I think they both in that
Oh yeah,
same
yeah.
category. I think the cutoff person is like
I feel like if Andy Dalton and Alex Smith hit the market at the same time, Alex Smith would have a bigger market than Andy Dalton.
maybe now after we've seen everything, but I mean like both coming off the same
In
shit.
a
Prime,
in a prime,
prime.
yes, in a prime, Alex Smith would have more.
But what is Alex? See, that's how you know the podcast is over because we're arguing Alex Smith.
No, because you bring him up,
Because
and
we've
I'm
done this
trying to give
before,
everybody
bro.
credit, and you do this shit. You do it on purpose. Like every time you don't know how to, you disrespect the quarterback. You always want to bring up Alex
It's
Smith's name, and
not
I'm just not going
disrespect
to
though.
allow it.
It's just not
Like I'm not going to
disrespect.
let you allow you to put Alex Smith's name in any of these people's categories.
Okay.
Like, what are we doing? Like,
Either way, we can agree they both remotely are in that same category, and I think that's where the league is probably going to start leaning of like, can we just get a guy in here to do the Daniel Jones? Daniel Jones, if he keeps doing this for multiple years, would be in that same boat. Give me 20 touchdowns,
well,
10 or
it,
less picks, and 3,000 yards, and just win me
well,
some games.
it's about to get like that because a lot of teams is gearing towards more quarterbacks that can run more
Yeah.
than they can look at a defense.
Mm-hmm.
So now a lot of your quarterbacks are gonna be 1, 2, 3, ain't there, get out of there.
Yeah, for one,
Rather
two, three,
than
shit, one, and then my
1, 2
second read is where's the
is
defensive
running
end?
back.
Yeah,
Well, shit, where's the running back? Check down
yeah,
out there and running.
yeah.
Look at all the quarterback. Look, all the top prospects in the college coming into the league next year are
True.
dual threats. They're not pocket passers.
That's true.
They're dual threats. They're more viewed as dual threats than they are viewed as. A lot of the quarterbacks coming in as the top prospects are more viewed as, oh, he's athletic,
Yeah.
rather than just like how they talk about passing the ball.
You know who I like the most? I don't know if he's eligible for this draft or not, but I like the Florida Lagway. He's not. He. I think. I think
Whatever.
he's got, to me, and this is so random, but I think when you talk about like Mahomes' potential, I don't know if people have been like saying that, but like he can move, but he's not a burner. He moves just enough, and he has
He
a
moves when he.
rocket of an arm. Like a fucking, that shit is crazy. Some of the throws he could make, but I don't know where. But yeah, who are the quarterbacks?
Mm, coming out of college.
Yeah, like who are the top
Oh, you got
prospects?
Sellers, the dude from Indiana, not
Sellers.
Mendoza.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, okay.
you got Dylan Moore from Oregon, Drew Aller, uh,
Oh,
K
Dante Moore,
Klubnik,
duh.
who,
I feel
yeah,
dumb.
Dante Moore, Drew Aller, dude from K Klubnik. Um,
Oh, that's why DJ Lagway is a sophomore. Okay, so he can't even come out. He can't come out till next year. That makes sense because I ain't seen nobody talking. I'm like, hey, this guy is in that same boat of like how I felt about
you got
Dante Moore.
Miller Moss is probably the one that's more pocket pass for Louisville. Miller Moss,
Okay, Ty Simpson from Bama.
Tom Simpson from Alabama, yeah. But shit, he's what, a junior in just his first year or some shit like that. Like he been
They have
riding the bench for a minute.
this mock draft has Garrett Nussmeier going in the first round.
Right, that's why I don't trust the quarterback class this year.
Oh
Like,
my god. Yeah, nah, hell no. All right, let's wrap it up. Watch some good football. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Average plus.
I'm not gonna let him keep dissing my boy Alex like that, man. Alex, I got your back.
Who? How's Texas football been? You guys doing all right? Is everything, the vibes all right over there?
I mean,
Is it just people just
11th
are like
generation.
okay, like we're
I mean, hey, listen, it's not our fault. The media overhyped us, and now they're trying to figure out where we actually are. Like, cause our first year quarterback didn't come from a 2A school. Like he just came from the biggest school in Texas. No, he came from a 2A school. He's first year starting in the SEC.
yeah,
What you expect?
just because his
I
name.
didn't overhype him. Yeah, they overhyped him, and now they're trying to figure out where we need to put Texas because of it. So,
Yeah,
and then now we need some old comments for real. Like, why they got my man scared out there on that field like that?
and
Like,
he's got the hardest part of his schedule coming up, boy. Georgia
they
A&M.
sure do.
That's
Well,
tough.
they is. That's where they put all the conference games at the back end
That's
because,
fucked up.
like, rather than spreading it out,
Mm-mm.
they put all these sissy games. Like, stop playing Texas Simeon and North Texas State University. Like, stop playing these schools. Like,
Yeah,
go play D1 schools. Do a SEC Big Ten Invitational like basketball do at the beginning of the year where they play each other or some crap
yeah.
like that. Like, what are we doing? Like, stop playing these weak ass schools and get some damn practice in with some good conferences.
Boy,
Like
where is that? What is that tournament called? What is it?
the Maui.
No, there's a new one, and it's crazy.
Oh, you talking about the Vegas one?
I think so, yeah. Because I was like, damn, what is
Talking about
this?
the CIB, it's College Invitational, right?
It's
Tournament. CI.
hold on. Let me look. Yeah, it's the Vegas one. It doesn't have a name. It's not showing a name though.
Oh, it's the college. It's the one. It's the college. The one that's in Vegas. I forget the name of it. Yeah, but it took the place. Uh, NIT.
The
Oh no, they still have the NIT. It's the college. They got the NIT, the NCAA tournament, and then they got the one that's in Vegas. So they got three tournaments at the end of the year that all like teams that don't make it to the NCAA tournament. They did it last year.
Oh no, that's not it then. It's the Players Era Festival, and it's November.
What's
It's the
that?
week of
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, and it is just a bunch of teams. Like it's a tournament. Teams that finish 2-0 entering Wednesday will be the first to qualify for the Players Area Championship game and the third place game. So you play two games. You play Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday is the third place game, and it's all. I guess that's the championship game too. But Tennessee, Rutgers, Baylor, Creighton, Kansas, Notre Dame, St. John's, Iowa State, Houston, Syracuse, Oregon, Auburn, Alabama, Gonzaga, Michigan, San Diego State, Maryland, UNLV, and then those teams, and then it switches up and you play
And they
somebody
all
else.
play with. They all play against each other because they all entered 2-0 before that week.
Yep, you all play two. You play two games, and then it looks like the it says be the first to qualify in the third place with 1-1 teams to follow. Tiebreakers will be determined by point differential, point score, points allowed. So you only play the two games, and it's all based on point differential. And all the games are played on HBO Max.
Oh, that shit so lame. HBO Max, like what? Now HBO Max got some shit to do with basketball.
They have all the
Since
TNT games.
when?
Anything that's on TNT is on HBO Max.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so any of the
I'm about
old
to stop
TNT
watching.
shit.
I'm about to just stop watching TV.
Yeah, that's
I'm
yeah.
about to find another. Like I'm tired of thinking about it.
And on that
I'm sorry,
note,
y'all.
let's
This
call it
my
a
last.
day.
I'm about.
He's stressing about the TV. I get it though. It's rough. Bootlegs,
It's just
man.
so stupid.
Stream East.
No, you know what? I'm about to start. I don't know how to draw or paint, so I'm about to just start learning.
Stream
Like
East. Get a
this.
VPN. Use Stream East. That's it. Boot everything. Any sport you could think of is on there. Everything. Racing. All that.
F everything.
But I hope you guys
All
enjoyed this
right.
episode, and we will see you next week.
Peace.